Okay, welcome back. Gonna be doing some more score chasing. Donkey Kong Jr. on the NES Classic Mini. Current high score. We made it to board 7, level 4. 241,700 points. So going for board 8, 250,000 points. But we'll take what we can get. And unfortunately, so when I was recording my 241,700 point game, when I went to upload it, something happened with my capture card. It only got from like board 3 on. So really disappointed. In essence, it did not capture my game. I have it from board 4 on, but to me that's not good enough to post on my channel. So really disappointed. So that faces us with no other alternative but to do better and to post a better score. And I do believe I can get 250,000, get to board 8 with some grinding. And anyone that complains that Donkey Kong Jr. is not a fun game to grind, I wholeheartedly disagree. This is a fun game. I love... Admittedly, this level here is kind of boring, but... And I'm at the point where the first 4 boards aren't that challenging. Ah, almost got both of them. So, with Christmas around the corner, it's almost Christmas 2025. Always a very nostalgic. If you're a retro gamer, there's a lot to feel nostalgic about around Christmas time. You can, makes you think about the games that you got as Christmas gifts when you were a kid. Maybe you got like a Nintendo 64 or a NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, or whatever. You got a new system or a new game, and you played it all throughout Christmas break. Maybe you played it with siblings. Always a very nostalgic time. anyone that's curious about what I had and played over Christmas break. Let's see. Christmas 1990, I believe I got TMNT 2 and Super Mario Bros. 3. All great games. Christmas 1991 or 1992, I believe I got the Sega Genesis with Sonic the Hedgehog 1 as the pack-in game. Christmas 1993, let's see, I remember getting X-Men on the Sega Genesis. I want to say I got another Genesis game that I treasured, but that's the one that comes to mind, is the first X-Men game. Christmas 1997, I believe I got GoldenEye. That's one of the few games that I still have my original copy of, and I know it's mine because it has all of the unlockables on it. Some of those I was not able to achieve legitimately. I had to borrow a friend's Game Shark back in 1998 to get some of them, like the one with Invincible mode. Come on. Where you have to beat the second level on the hardest difficulty in a ridiculous amount of time, like 2 minutes flat or something. So I still have that copy. I haven't even checked the save file, although I'm sure it's still there. But I certainly remember Christmas 1997 playing the ever-loving snot out of GoldenEye. Oh, Mr. Fruit Drop. And I am aware that there are exploits you can do to rack up points, but that's not how I play. Alright, 3 loops down, hopefully 4 more to go, closing in on 100,000 points. The first 4 loops, you know, no trouble at all for me. I don't start usually struggling until about, I might lose a life or two on loop 5. Loop 6 is where I start to struggle. Alright, over 100,000 points now. Still a long way to go if we want that new high score. I'm at the point now where 200,000 points is an average game for me. A little over 200,000. Alright, so at the end of loop 4, starting to see more enemies, more obstacles. I believe it's loop 6 where the birds can actually come on the ground. The ground no longer a safe space. If I'm gonna lose, whenever I play, I always tell myself I'm gonna lose my first life. It's always somewhere on loop 5. Alright, so now we're about 100,000. We're a little less than 100,000 points away from our goal. There we go. We always want to take out the spark, one of the sparks on the platform. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Alright, so lost our first life. That's a shame. As long as we can keep it together. Alright, one last key to go. Okay, so here's where the game is going to punish me. I've got 3 lives to make it through the next 2 boards. Not feeling all that confident. Haven't been having a great game. There we go. Don't want to get too greedy, though. Alright, closing in on 200,000. Excellent start. Always want to take out that lower platform. And here's where you really got to buckle down and focus. So many enemies on screen. There we go. That's what we like to do. We're over 200,000. Still far cry away from where we want to be. And this is hard, right here. In my opinion, this is more about luck than it is about skill. Oh, goodness gracious. Just no room to breathe on this board. 211,900. We still got a couple more lives. Oh, whew, just barely. Oh, goodness. That is terrible, terrible luck. All right, I believe we are on our way to a new high score. All right, 242,307.3. So we didn't make it to loop 8, but we did set our new high score, which is good enough for me. And this time we were able to record it without it fragging up on us. So we're going to go ahead and log that. And looks like we're getting the skills required to be able to make it to that board 8 250,000 point goal. So thanks for score chasing with me, and we'll play more again soon.